Welcome to KMVC News. I'm Carol Carbó. Missouri Valley College conducted the closing reception of abstractions by Joseph Chico Tonar on October 16th in the Morris Gallery of Beatty Hall. Tonar is a Bachelor of Fine Arts in Painting from the Massachusetts College of Art and Design in Boston, after first studying at the Corcoran School of Art and Design in Washington, D.C. and the Pennsylvania Academy of Art in Philadelphia. His vibrant paintings are said to explore abstraction as a means of expressing the subconscious mind. Guests enjoyed a minor reception with light snacks and refreshments to celebrate Tonar's work. Missouri Valley has one conference road win in the last 9 seasons, and that came 2 years ago. The Vikings were trying to get its road portion of conference games started with a win against William Woods, and the Owls were winless on the season. The Vikings scored 35 half points, getting touchdown throws from Thomas Staples to Caleb Wild, Adonis Whitley, and Ed Strong. Silas Morton had a 60-yard touchdown run, but Valley missed a field goal. Valley fumbled inside the Old 10. Valley had a punt block for a touchdown, and then the 4-hour brain delay. Valley had another fumble in the red zone. Valley bobbled a snap on a punt. The Vikings still had a 2-point lead with 3 seconds to go and blocked the William Woods field goal attempt. But Valley was offside. William Woods gets another try converted, and the Owls get their first win of the year, 36-35. The Vikings are 0-2 in the era of American Athletic Conference play, and 3-3 overall. Staples had 319 yards passing, Morton 187 yards rushing, but the Vikings didn't score in the second half, managed 75 yards of offense, including 18 yards in the fourth, and didn't hold a 16-point fourth quarter lead. Next up is the homecoming match against Missouri Baptist on the 25th. The Missouri Valley women's soccer team entered the weekend with just 4 regular season games left on its schedule. The Vikings are in the era of American Athletic Conference postseason tournament. But now it's a matter of how positioning and how many home games the Vikings can play. The first of the 4 remaining was against Grandview. Grandview Vikings had 1 win entering the match, and Missouri Valley Vikings scored first. Marta Carrasco scored in the 8th minute from Joyet Ferre. Grandview tied in the 22nd minute, but 3 minutes later, Valley was back on top. Ferre scored her team leading 8 of the year that was game winner. Valley held Grandview to 1 shot in the first and 1 shot in the second. It's a 2-1 win that improves MVC to 0-2 in the conference. Good for second in the league by 1 point over Mid-America Nazarene with 3 games to go. Next is the Friday homecoming matinee against Missouri Baptist. It's 1 o'clock start on the Viking Sports Network. The men's soccer team followed its 4-0 loss to Mid-American Nazarene on the 15th with a 4-0 loss to Grandview on the 18th. The Vikings had 6 shots and all of them came in the first half. Grandview scored 3 of its 4 goals in the second half, so Missouri Valley has now allowed 20 of 26 goals in the second stanza. Missouri Valley 3-5-2 overall in her play heading into its homecoming match on the afternoon of the 24th against Mount Mercy. The Missouri Valley women's volleyball team is also entering the final stretch of its regular season, which has the Vikings playing 5 of the final 6 regular season matches in Marshall. The first of these was against the Benedictine Ravens on the 17th. The Ravens won the first set, but the Vikings stormed back, starting in the second set, in which the Vikings held 4-point leads for different times and won 25-22. Valley used a 6-0 run midway through the third to gain control of the set, winning 25-20. The fourth set belonged to Vikings. After getting out to a 10-6 lead, the Vikings outscored the Ravens 13-3, won the fourth 25-12, and won the match 3-1. Valley had 8 aces overall and kill percentage near 25. 4 players had double-digit digs in the Vikings' 5th Heart of America Conference win of the season. Saturday's game against Baker was a different story for Missouri Valley. Baker swept Valley 25-10, 25-14, and 25-20. The Vikings are 5-9 in conference. 2.5 games behind Benedictine for the 8th and final playoff position with 4 games left. Valley hosts Culver Stockton on the 21st and plays on the road against Park on the 24th. The Missouri Valley College golf team are at the end of their fall season, but not before scoring several wins and honors. The men's golf team won the Pioneer Pier Classic by 10 shots, while the women's last finished third in the CMU Fall Invitational. Chad Coburn and Hannah Ricker are helping lead the team, and both were awarded Conference Player of the Week for the performance. Coburn and Ricker were both recognized at the Heart of America Conference. Coach Stephen May gave us the update that the team has done this fall with one more event to go before spring season.
We've had a really good start, so it's a very strong team this year. So we have one more event list this semester, and then we'll get ready for the spring. But we've had a good start this year, so hopefully we can keep that going into the spring season.
The final fall meet for the team is the conference preview on October 21st. Hannah Ricker has been named Player of the Week several times this year, and she will be attending the upcoming conference preview.
I want to go to nationals. Yeah, it's my junior year now, so I hope that nationals now is my chance to go there, because it's been going very well with my game.
This is the third time Ricker has received Player of the Week recognition since joining Missouri Valley College. Coburn has also been named Player of the Week a couple of times. He is scheduled to compete in the conference preview on October 21st.
I think the biggest goal is just to get to nationals and then probably be top 20 in the country individually.
Coburn and Ricker's achievements is all regarding the present performance of Missouri Valley Golf's teams as they finish up the fall season and enter into spring competition. The Heart of America Athletic Conference Championship for both teams are in the second day of competition at Paradise Point in Smithfield, Missouri. Missouri Valley weightlifting team qualified 7 of its members for national in April during a regional championship in Columbia on the 18th. In all, 8 members of the weightlifting team are heading to Utah, and 13 members of the powerlifting team are set to compete in New Orleans. Both national events are in mid-April. The Missouri Valley men's rodeo team won the Arkansas Monticello Rodeo behind wins from Cooper Hamburg in bareback riding, Greg Hoover in saddle bronc riding, and Jace Hansel in bull riding. After more than 2 decades under Chad Lance, Missouri Valley men's basketball opens a new chapter with veteran coach Jim Boone stepping into the spotlight. KMVC Deja White reports how Boone is bringing his experience to shape this new team and new era for Valley men's basketball.
Jim Boone previously coached 2 seasons at Greensboro College in North Carolina. He took over Valley's program earlier this summer and says he is looking to enhance the program he inherited from Lance.
The job Coach Lance did here is incredible. I'm just here to, help the program, hopefully continue to do well and move forward. And we want to be able to embrace our past history. So I feel honored to have that opportunity to be here, and certainly we want to make our past a big part of our future.
The men's team returns only 2 players from last season, so along with a new coach came a brand new team. Boone is known for his background with over 600 wins at different college levels. In his experience, he has 2 NCAA Final Four appearances, 6 Sweet 16s, and 4 different schools saw the national tournament for the first time in their history under Boone.
I feel like Coach Boone motivated us and challenged us a lot. We all a new team, so he really done had to test us all, with the drills, and he got a lot of experience coaching. So I feel like just bringing his experience, it just have us learning a lot of new stuff what we're not comfortable with, but as we pick up on it, it's just going to help us become a better team.
As he works with this team more and more, Boone says this season's biggest challenge is integrating the new coaches, new players, new system, and new culture for Valley's men's basketball.
It's an ongoing process that will continue as we go through the season.
Boone says this team cannot worry about scoreboards and external factors, but do need to buy into each other and trust one another for this process to be smooth and successful. Deja White, KMVC News.
The men opened their season on the night of homecoming Saturday against University of Health Science and Pharmacy at 7. Valley student activities brought a little message to campus. Brian Ledbetter took the spotlight on the 15th with his mind reading tricks and illusions. Sub-community members and students gathered and the room was full of gas and laughs along with lots of confusion. Ledbetter performed many different tricks in pulling people up from the audience to be a part of the magic. The event was put together by Missouri Valley Student Activities. The Magic That is KMVC News returns next week on the 28th. It's the homecoming show and KMVC News highlights traditions new and old. Thanks for watching. I'm Carol Carbo and this is KMVC News.